one word about Brody, the number 6 of Morocco today. 18-year-old. He bought the midfield.
Amazing. Amazing. The second youngest player ever to play for Morocco at a World Cup. And he looked as though he was 28, not 18. He was the boss, wasn't he?
Yeah, kept running. Brilliant player. Superstar in the making.
Yeah.
You just said the commentary.
AYYOUB BOUADDI, take a bow. Only 18 years of age on his World Cup debut, and he was the best player on that pitch by an absolute mile. Morocco, look after this one. This kid is going straight to the very top.
Are you sure AYYOUB BOUADDI is 18? Because this guy is moving like prime Busquets and Kante. Easily the man of the match for me today against Brazil. I don't know how Vinicius Jr. was given the man of the match. It should have been AYYOUB BOUADDI. You even look at the stats. 91% pass accuracy, 100% pass accuracy in the final third, 6 ball recoveries, 5 interceptions and 9 duels won. You want to read more? There it is. Destined for greatness indeed. And I want to know who's going to be signing him this summer, because clearly a big club is now going to be coming for him, because the World Cup is where stars are born and when you make a name for yourself. And this Moroccan right here, AYYOUB BOUADDI, has definitely made a name for himself. His stats, his highlights, everything about his performance today against Brazil, what a man, what a player. I'm still questioning if this guy is 18, but one thing I do want to say is Manchester United, if you want to sign a Casemiro replacement, I think it's a no-brainer. Just signed the Moroccan 18-year-old AYYOUB BOUADDI.
I am so moved. So moved. BOUADDI tonight, what a World Cup debut that is from an 18-year-old. He absolutely dominated that midfield. He showed Brazil what a Brazilian midfield should look like, with technical quality, with flair, with tidiness on the ball, with intelligence of decision-making, versus Casemiro, Fabinho and Bruno G, who are just kind of running around chasing his shadow the entire time. It was I can't get over that, really. He's 18. I think the scariest thing about him is that he's potentially going to Arsenal. That would make me very upset after watching that now. Feels like that could be a perfect complement to Declan Rice in that midfield, and somebody that has an absolutely massive future as well. And to be trusted,
AYYOUB BOUADDI will be the next big star in the world from this World Cup. And this is the reason why any World Cup here, it is not always good to rush and sign players. Wait. So many new talents, so many new superstars will break out from the World Cup, and we already seen one. AYYOUB BOUADDI, exceptional talent. This guy is so good that the moment he switched from France to Morocco, normally, as a small boy, there's no way the manager will put him as a starter against team like Brazil. But the moment he switched from France to Morocco, this is his first match for Morocco. He switched because of, France have large squad. He knows fully well that France will not give him that club. He switched on the deadline day. He switched to Morocco, and the Moroccan coach immediately gave him first team shirts. For a manager to do this kind of thing, that tells you that this brother is exceptionally gifted. The way this guy controls the game against Brazil, against top level Brazilian midfielders. This guy was making all of them look average, and this guy is not even short. He's a defensive midfielder, deep line playmaker, controls the game anyhow. He carries the ball perfectly well.
In case you woke up and you're wondering why this guy is on your screen, why this guy is everywhere on the timeline, just know that we have found a new Rodri, a midfielder that is press resistant, a midfielder that can control the game, a midfielder that can defend. He's like all in one. All in one. Now, this is 18-year-old AYYOUB BOUADDI. In his first World Cup debut versus Brazil, he had 91% accuracy, 60 passes out of 66 he was gotten. 100% pass accuracy in the final third, 16-16, that is in close to the opponent's box. 6 ball recoveries, 5 interceptions, 9 duels won. Please, Manchester United, I beg you, get this boy for me. Get this boy for me. Get this boy for me. This boy, 18-year-old, get him for me. Pay 50, pay 60. I beg. He did it against Brazil. That is why I like it.
Every single World Cup, there's one player that just breaks out. One player in the tournament particularly will just have an amazing tournament. 2014 was James Rodriguez. 2018 we had another guy. Mbappe was the one that, really took the world by surprise. 2022, you have Enzo Fernandez and some other players. I think 2026 might be BOUADDI. I don't know if I'm jumping the gun here, but BOUADDI of Morocco, oh my goodness. finding out this kid was 18 years old. I was watching the first half and I was like, who is this number 6? Who is this number 6 from Morocco? When I went and found out he's 18 years old, oh, Liverpool, please, you should be all on this. Liverpool, please get me a midfielder like this. And I'm sure he'll be cheaper. That's why I always say, all these ones that will be focusing on Premier League over a price player, go and shop in Ligue 1. Ligue 1 has talent. He plays for Lille. Any team right now that is finding a midfielder from Man City to, I think Arsenal is even linked. Come, Arsenal, respect yourself. Remove your eye from my boy. Remove your eye from Boaddi. Come on your eye for there. Because, my goodness, I see it. He can pass. Defensively, is very good. His interceptions are very good. He's tall. He's physically imposing. He can bully players. That's what I want to see from my number 6. He's always begging for the ball. He does not hide from the ball. That is one thing I love from midfielders. Give me the ball. Midfielders are always saying, give me the ball. If the centre-back is in the problem, he'll run quickly and say, give me the ball. I'll save you from the problem. Because a player like Diop, which was on the right-hand side of defense, was close to him. And Diop is horrible in possession. So Boaddi was saving him many times. There are many tight angles this guy was finding his way to come out from. I was like, this is not just a number 6. It's more than that. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Maybe it's because Brazil's midfield is not that good. I want to see him against a better midfielder.
Wow. AYYOUB BOUADDI, 18 years old, against the midfield of Orden Casemiro, Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes. He brought in Fabinho. He brought in Cunha. And this kid was running the show. I don't think people understand it. When I talked about him earlier, I was seeing comments saying that he's playing in League One because of that it's easier for him there. I told you that for an 18-year-old to almost have a century of appearances for his club in Europe, we are not talking about him playing in the Portuguese league. He's playing in the French league. For Leo, it's not as if he's playing for a small club. They have already bid there 70 million euros and they rejected. Do you understand who this boy is? And then in a World Cup, playing for your team in the heart of the midfield against a very toughy Brazilian squad that they are saying that they are among the potentials to go and win the World Cup. You ran the show.
Sometimes you can just tell. Sometimes you can watch a player and you just know they have it. And Boouaddi, every time you watch him, you can see it. I think this is especially the case with midfielders where everything just looks so easy for them. And Boouaddi, throughout that game against Brazil, never looked rushed. The confidence was flowing through him. This is the biggest stage and he was calm in every single action. The amount of times he scans before he receives the ball, you just know he's painting a picture. Before he receives it, he knows exactly what he's going to do with it next.
See this young footballer here. Go and sign in. I know we've been talking. Please, it's time to accelerate the talks. Get on one knee, propose. Go and hire a hotel room and put flowers on the bed. Let me tell you something. The more this guy plays in the World Cup, the more expensive he's going to get. So just ask them the price and send it via Monzo. Don't waste any time. Berta, Arteta, Kroenkes, please.
I was excited about this Boouaddi performance, but then I realised Arsenal were already in for him for 70 million euros, and now it's probably going to be over 100 mil after this. We saw it with James Rodriguez. We saw it with Enzo. A good World Cup performance is like a 2x multiplier for a transfer fee. And with how good Boouaddi looks, oh my word, everyone's going to be in for him now. He is quality, 18 years old, and yet he plays with such maturity. He is a proper metronome. I want him at Arsenal desperately, but oh my word, he's going to be expensive now.
So Brazil 1, Morocco 1. There's only one person I want to talk about, and that is AYYOUB BOUADDI. This guy hardly got any caps, of course, just switched to Morocco from France. He is sensational. This guy is going to be one of Africa's best players for the next decade. Boouaddi, doesn't have that much international experience, but he was the best player on that pitch. At 18 years of age, he ran the show. I didn't see who got man of the match, but if it wasn't Boouaddi, something's wrong at FIFA. Honestly, calm, composed, even in 90 minutes, 99 minutes, he was absolutely everywhere. He is a superstar in the making. But of course, Brazil 1, Morocco 1.
I beg, who be this boy? Please, if you did not see the game, shift go on. For those of us that watched this game, who be this guy now? Oh boy, this boy handled Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro at the same time. Bro, he didn't even follow them do body to body. He was just very calm on the ball. Technique, the boys. This guy had 92%. accurate pass in the final third and had 91% accurate passes. Bro, very calculative, very, very calm. Instead of saying you give him, but you just come find him, go flog the ball. No, his own is he will calm down. He will even dribble you clean. You know the rush, and he's just 18 years old. Omo, ha.
The best player on that football pitch, Brazil versus Morocco. The number 6 of Morocco, he was the best player. AYOUB Boouaddi. Guys, this player was playing like he was in the cage. There was no way he was playing in front of 80,000 people in his mind. He was so calm. At 18 years old, he bossed the midfield. Arsenal, sign him now.
Please, guys, who is this AYOUB Boouaddi? 18-year-old. I know at Chelsea, we always say we don't want, the young players or 18-year-old. Please go and sign this boy. This boy is magnificent. He was battling in the middle against Guimaraes, against, Casemiro, against Fabinho. He held it down. He was running the show in the first half that made Ancelotti to remove a whole Casemiro from the midfield. This guy kept on running the show. Look at all the passes. He was not only depending on one side, he is so balanced, right, left, controlling the middle, driving with the ball. Touches were good. Everything. Look at his heat map. Look at how good he is. So right now, look at him. He's playing for Lille. And Chelsea have relatively good fortune from Lille. We signed Eden Hazard from Lille. Do you understand? So we have had good fortune. Some good players coming from there to Chelsea. And I know that PSG will now be trying to go and poach him because he's playing in the French league. I think also that France would have marginally missed on an important player. How can an 18-year-old player be playing at this level at the World Cup? So the bully, I know say we always complain that we don't want 18-year-old. Go and sign this boy. This boy, we can promise him a starting position in the middle. He's going to cook. Let me know what you think about AYOUB Boouaddi. Let's go.
Dominating Brazil in a World Cup at 18 years of age. Yep, I'm sold. In fact, I'm completely in awe of the performance Boouaddi just dropped. He is far too composed. He was built for this. He was built to run games of football. I love midfielders who just give off nonchalant vibes. They make it look so easy. It's giving Pirlo and Busquets on the ball, but then off the ball, he's very good as well at covering ground, breaking up play. An absolute masterclass. Honestly, incredible.
Arsenal fans should potentially be excited by that AYOUB Boouaddi performance, which was absolutely sensational. Because this came out from Sasha Tavolieri last night. Arsenal have been actively working on the signing of AYOUB Boouaddi for several months. The club have clearly indicated to Boouaddi that he would be considered an important player in their project, with the player interested in the potential move. Lille want around 70 million euros for Boouaddi. That is definitely going up after that game and throughout the rest of the World Cup. While Arsenal believe their excellent relationship with club president Olivier Letang could facilitate negotiations. Another element could be, unlike PSG, who are also interested in Boouaddi, Arsenal are not a direct competitor in their league. Arsenal have already scheduled further talks with Boouaddi after the World Cup, and Mikel Arteta is expected to have a greater involvement in those discussions. The deal could accelerate quickly after the tournament, although I do think there is going to be way more demand. Because that performance tonight, at 18 years old, World Cup debut, Brazil, and he stood out, he shone. Calm, collected, 91% pass accuracy, carried the ball so well, getting stuck into the tackles. I think he won 9 out of 13 duels. That is a serious performance, and he's kind of got everything. He's tall, he's pretty quick when he gets up to speed, really good range of passing. It's exciting if we can do it.
Nimeingia mitandoni na gumzo hivi sasa ni huyu kijana wa kikosi kizima cha Morocco, jina halisi wanamuita AYOUB Boouaddi. Kijana mdogo, umri wa miaka 18, lakini shughuli anayopiga ni shughuli ya kiutu uzima bwana. Yaani mwili mdogo lakini shughuli anayofanya ni shughuli ambayo imekwenda skuli, shughuli komavu. Hapo jana iwapo ulikosa mechi ya Brazil na Morocco na kufanyia huruma tu, kwa nini ulikuwa unalala mechi ya Brazil na Morocco? Yaani jinsi kijana anavyo dominate midfield, nikadhania labda Sergi Busquets, Declan Rice, Bruno Fernandes, au si Bruno Fernandes, Rodri wametoka pande gani bwana? Yaani kijana anavyopiga bwana kibabe pale kwenye midfield, inafurahisha tu, inapendeza. Kipaji zaidi ya kipaji, talanta zaidi ya talanta. Hii ni ya kutazama bwana. AYOUB Boouaddi, AYOUB Boouaddi, kijana hatari sana anayepiga katika kikosi cha Lille ya Ufaransa. Inapendeza.